The start of the new school semester is fast approaching, and there's still a long ways to go before districts are ready to bring kids back. According to the president of the State Board of Education, 75 to 80% of families say they intend to send their kids back to school. Around 3% they liked the virtual learning and are looking at other options. And about 20% say they're unsure and want to see what the conditions are like when returning to school. Idaho News 6 reporter Jessica Taylor shares how new committees have formed to plan out those conditions for a safe return.
The checklist for reopening, I think, is fairly lengthy.
Two newly formed committees hope to tick down that list soon. Their focuses are reopening public schools and the digital divide.
Beyond just reopening, which in itself is going to be a challenge, I think the greater challenge and the larger discussion here is what happens once we're in school and things change. Someone in the school, let's say a staff member, contracts COVID, or a student, and how do you handle this if it's one person in one classroom?
There's no singular statewide reopening outline.
You're going to see some differences from school district to school district.
But there will be some similarities with things like sanitation protocols and physical distancing.
Not because it's the state wanting to be prescriptive, but I think it's just general good sanitation protocols that are out there. And so you're going to see a lot of similarities like that.
Rural broadband is a priority for the Digital Divide Committee. Critchfield says they're also looking for business partners to provide actual technology support. Right now, the reopening committee is discussing their top priorities.
We're talking about what liability issues are present for school districts as kids come back. We're talking about the staffing issues, and we're talking about the operational aspects.
The committees have a tight schedule. Critchfield says on or around June 30th is the date that they will provide concrete recommendations and guidance to districts about reopening plans. Jessica Taylor, Idaho News 6.
Just as important as how schools will return in the fall is what student learning will look like. Critchfield says the untraditional spring means students have spent more time away from teachers and will have more catch-up work. So in addition to all the operational questions, districts also have to plan for assessments and getting kids on track.